Hey, what's going on, guys? Just coming at you with a video here. It's one I've been wanting to make for a while now, and that's comparing the two headsets you see in front of me for the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. There is a big difference between the two, so that's kind of why I wanted to do this. So right here we have the the Pulse wireless stereo headset for the PS3. And here we have the newest one, the PlayStation Gold wireless. These were specifically made for the PS4. So I guess I could do the pros and cons of each first. So the Pulse I bought maybe a year ago. They were about $140, I think it was. So the big difference between the two sets is, first of all, the Pulse, it's a lot heavier, sturdier. It has a lot more options as far as music goes, settings, and it has just outstanding sound for as far as listening to music and games also. And it comes USB dongle, and it does work with. You can use it like your iPod or DS with I don't know what they call this cable. I forget the name of it, but it comes with the headset, so you can plug it right into the your DS or PS Vita. But when you're doing that, it doesn't use. You can't use all the settings like the different settings for games and stuff, and you don't use the bass boost or whatever they call it. The only downside with this set is the battery life is really bad. The battery life for this is only about 4 hours, maybe. You know, that's with the bass turned down and some other options turned down. So that's what I really hate about this, is the battery life. Also, like I said, it's very sturdy and it's a lot heavier than the other ones. So they hurt my head a lot of times when I'm wearing them for long periods of time. So usually I wear these, I always have to wear a hat or something. Plus I don't have any hair either, so I'm sure that doesn't help. But so I mean, they are comfortable when they're on, but keep in mind they will start wearing on your head as you wear them longer. Especially this part right here, it kind of leaves a groove in my damn scalp after a while. So they're heavier, more sturdier, but they sound great. And the other hand, I just got this set probably maybe a month ago. They're a hell of a lot lighter than the previous set. They're much simpler design. I guess Sony actually, this is their fans. They kind of put all the controls on one earphone now instead of two like the other set had. So when you're wearing them, you know everything's on one headset now, like the volume. There's the volume, you can mute, and sound, chat, you know, off and on. All that's now in one ear cup. Whereas these, you had different controls on each cup, so you're trying to figure out which one is which, and you know, stuff like that. But so that's the advantage these have. And they're a hell of a lot more lighter. They're more comfortable to wear. And as you can see, they fold up. I guess they're supposed to be portable or something, but so lighter, more comfortable. And the battery life for these is about 6 to 7 hours, so that's a huge plus. But on the downside for these is the sound quality isn't as good as the Pulse. And when it comes to sound, music, man, these things just jam. These things were just incredible sound. These, I mean, it still sounds good, but it's nothing like the Pulse. As you can see, they're a little more streamlined, obviously, lighter. So, and these will work on the PS3 and the PS4, and these also. These will work on the PS3 and PS4. I tried it myself just a little while ago. The only downside, as you can see, they each come with their own USB dongle. This will not work with that. I tried it. So you can't switch dongles out. You have to have, you know, the separate specific dongle for each one. And you can use the gold headset with the cable again for your Vita and your 3DS and your iPods and iPhones and all that stuff. So yeah, losing my voice here a little bit. So each set I highly recommend if you got a PS3, PS4, and you're a huge gamer. It does, in my opinion, make the experience a little bit better as far as gaming goes. I mean, these things would just like give you concussion, man. I mean, the sound is just so incredible when you're playing like a war game like Call of Duty or Battlefield 4. The sound explosions are just, man, they'll just rock you. These, good experience, but like I said, for comfort, you kind of trade off the sound quality. And, you know, for comfort, these aren't very comfortable, but you got the sound. These are a hell of a lot more comfortable with a great battery life, but the sound is, you lost some of the great sound options as the Pulse. Like I said, the Pulse, you're just, the battery life's really the drawback on these. I mean, it's kind of like a lot of times when I'm playing games, the little indicator light will come on and beep, and hey, you got 15 minutes left on the battery charge, so you're either wearing these or charging them, it seems like. There's no in between, you know what I'm saying? So every time you set them down, you know, to go play a game, you pick up, turn it on, and the battery's dead. So these are just great battery life, but like I said, the sound quality is a little bit, you know. So there is another set out there besides these two, and it was a set that came before the Pulse, which is actually pretty solid too. I think I've seen the store; they all run roughly about $100. The Pulse is 150, I think. These are probably the best deal, I would say. I mean, if I were to recommend a pair, I would probably say get the gold if you're a gamer, because you're just more comfortable in the sounds. The sounds quality, so it's not that bad. The Pulse, like I said, it's hard to recommend, in my opinion. But these will work on your, I have an iMac that you can plug the USB dongle in, listen to music, and it sounds incredible. So I guess if you're really into music and games, you know, you might think about this, but like I said, they're not very comfortable to wear. These are more comfortable for long periods of gaming. If you do like really long periods of gaming, I highly recommend these over the Pulse. So, but if you like your music too, you know, in short bursts, get the Pulse. So hey guys, I hope this helped out a little bit. If you got any questions, feel free, you know, always answer them. So take